Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today we are checking out Heart of Gold by Neil Young. This is a great song to learn. There's lots of kind of different levels of it. You can keep it real simple, or you can kind of get it a little bit more complicated and try and get it a little bit more like the record. There's three kind of sections to it. There's the little intro part, which is a little riff, and then we've got a chord sequence for the verses and a chord sequence for the chorus. I'll show you all the strumming and all of the chords for that, but I'm not going to show you the harmonica because frankly I'm not really sure how to explain it, exactly where to blow and suck. It's a little bit complicated to explain. I can't really see what I'm doing. So what I'd recommend is that you get yourself a harmonica brace, a G harmonica, and then just experiment and see if you can find those notes. So let's get to a close-up and check out the chords. So we're starting off with an E minor 7 chord, and I'd recommend that you use the second finger there, the second fret of the 5th string, the third finger in the second fret of the 4th string, and little finger goes down in the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. I'm going to talk about the rhythm a little bit more when we go back to the wide. And then we jump to a D chord for 2 strums. And then back to regular E minor. Then we've got this little kind of hammer-on thing. So we're going to play the open 5th string. And then hammer the second finger down in the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Then we play the open 4th string. And then 3rd finger is going to go down 2nd fret of the 4th string. There, that one's not a hammer-on, I don't think. So it's pick, hammer, pick, pick. So the rhythm for that, on beat 1, we're just going to be playing the bass strings, okay? So we've got the whole chord held down, but just a down pick. In fact, it's all down picks, this intro thing. So down pick just on the thicker strings, then, so that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So all down strums. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Then we change to the D chord, and we've got 1, 2, and. Okay, so the first strum on the D is on beat 1, then we've got a second strum on beat 2, and then straight away another down strum on the E minor. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and a 4, and. Okay, so the first open string of the hammer-on is on the and after 3. So 3 and a 4, and 3 E and a 4, and 3 E and a 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3 E and a 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3 E and a 4, and. If you want to get a little bit more specific, I think that the left hand is being what I call pumped. So we're up on here. I'm kind of pressing the chord down as I'm playing each time. And that kind of mutes some of the notes when I lift it off. But not all of them, because the G string and the open E might still ring out a bit. I may as well stay in this shot actually for the next part. So for the intro, we've got E minor to C. Now Neil very often plays, instead of a regular C like that with 3 fingers, you move the 3rd finger over to the thicker string and little finger goes underneath. So 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open, 1st, open. Very common way for Neil to play the old C chord. So E minor, C, D to G. And again, this normally the 2-finger G, so 3rd fret, muted 5th string with the underneath of the 3rd finger, open, 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 little finger on the 3rd fret of the thinner string. E minor, C, D to G. E minor, C, D to G. E minor, C, D to G. And then we're back to the little riff normally. verse, E minor to C, D on 1 a G. E minor's been a C chord for a D of G. E minor, it seems that C chord, D, I never G. Chorus, E minor, keeps me searching for a G of gold. C, and I'm getting old. C to G. Again, the chorus, E minor, keeps me searching for a G of C. C, and I'm getting old. Okay, so the verse is pretty straight with the rhythm. E minor, C, D to G. Now, Neil changes the way he plays it all the time, so there's not really a very set pattern. If you want to do it just like the record, it's kind of down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. You really want to start with just doing this sort of this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and with a slightly harder one on the beat. So big strum, little strum, big strum, little strum, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If you want to add a few just hold the pick nice and soft on that and just allow yourself to. If you want to add in some extra strums, it's going to work fine. In the chorus, so that's all 2 beats on each chord in case you didn't clock that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Into the chorus, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, G. 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So E minor, often he's putting the little finger down as well there on the in the chorus for the E minor. Not all the time, so it depends on which version of his you want to listen to, but you can choose to put it on or not, it's up to you. E minor, 2, 3, similar sort of pattern to the verses, same on the G. On the C, you got this kind of little rhythmic variation. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1. Down, down, mute, down, up, down, down, down. There's a little mute in there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's roughly the rhythm, but again, it changes even through the song and definitely on different versions. So have a listen and see what you feel comfortable with, but that's where I'd recommend you start. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And we've got that little pause. 1 and 2 and. Just do a little light mute there with the outside part of the palm of the strumming hand. I very often put a little walk down as well from the G with the F sharp bass going to the E minor. It's on a couple of live versions I've seen of him doing something similar to that, but you don't have to, and it's not on the original recording, definitely. So one more time through the verses and the chorus. E minor. I wanna C, D, I wanna G. E minor. I've been a C chord for a D of G. E minor. It seems that C chord, D, I never G. Chorus, E minor. It keeps me searching for a G of gold. C, and I'm getting old. C to G. So there we have the 3 sections you need to learn if you want to play Heart of Gold. I definitely recommend listening a lot to the original recording and trying to play along and trying to cop the thing that we call the time feel. So it's not mathematically perfect strumming. There's a little bit of variation, and that's what makes it sound human and really nice, and why it kind of grooves so much, So listening to that and playing along is a really good idea, and definitely checking out some of the live versions and sussing out the way that he does the little kind of slight variations that you might want to adopt and make it into your own kind of version of this song. So have a good one. I'll see you for plenty more lessons, much more Neil Young coming up this year, and I'll see you very soon. You take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.